Oh boy. All right. So this is like my, I don't know, it feels like my 18th take on this video, man, because every time I said it, came across super angry, even though the funny thing is I'm not even angry. I'm a little just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? Like to the whole situation. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and talk about this and get into the full scoop of the situation. All right. Shout out to MV Dub and Big Kahuna. I see you guys in the Discord. I appreciate y'all for some of the other snippets that were required for this video because I was looking for this and glad I found it in the Discord. So shout out to y'all. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video. So what's funny about this, I didn't even see this until Mr. Badbit tagged me and a few others in a DM for this. Basically, this is a tweet from Nibel, and let's go ahead and put that on the screen for you. And it says the following: according to reports from Asian players who have access to the new PlayStation Plus, if you got your sub at a discount, you'll be charged a higher upgrade fee to make up for the discount. Also, stacked subscriptions must pay for the upgrade for the entire sub duration. I'll have the rest of this I'm about to read in a second, like from the subreddit, but that's what's going on there. Now, basically, it's going to be an extra, I guess you can say, is a tax now on upgrading for the subscription, but we're going to get into that in a second. Now, let's go back to a certain post from PlayStation's official blog. As you guys remember from the official blog from PlayStation, Sony announced that if you were an existing PlayStation Plus subscriber, you would be upgraded to the essential tiers when the service officially launches at no additional cost. So that's basically where you will fall in line. You'll be in the essential tier. If you were an existing PlayStation Now subscriber, however, you get the full-fledged premium experience at no additional cost. Now, riddle me this. Again, going back to this, right? Because, going back on the history. When this whole thing was actually being, broken down at that time, Sony started to do a few things with the PlayStation Store. Most notably, they removed PlayStation Now from the store because, again, that's what they were doing at the time. They were phasing PlayStation Now out. And the only thing that was available was the PlayStation Plus. And they did this in record time. And a lot of people were damage controlling this. But remember, I called this out. We called this on RGT. We were talking about this. Like, why are they removing this so fast if you want people to get into the premium tier? But again, now you know why after hearing about what I'm about to tell you even more here. Okay? So anyway, PlayStation Now was removed from the store. And therefore, for a lot of people, again, some people did, obviously get a chance to get into PlayStation Now to get the premium, so they're fine going into this. But there were a lot of people who just doubled up. They thought stacking their existing PlayStation Plus subscription was automatically going to cover up for the premium. Unfortunately, that is not the case whatsoever from what we're getting here. In fact, it doesn't work like that at all, and it looks like you're going to have to pay more in the long run just to access the tiers. Here's the other scoop of this that I left out for this particular case. All right, let's put this on the screen. This is courtesy of Kotaku. I'm gonna start from the top here. But what some players are finding is that if they had previously purchased a discounted version of PlayStation Plus, they now need to pay the difference to fully upgrade to the new, more expensive tiers. Here's how one post that's been getting a lot of attention on the PlayStation subreddit explains it. For example, if you purchase 1 year for 25% off, which is $45, it reads, to upgrade to the extra plan, you need to pay 100 minus 45, which equals $55. Not 100 minus 60, which is $40. Another issue is that players apparently can't upgrade for a month or a year. They have to upgrade for the entire duration of their current membership. So if you, decided to purchase an extra 10 years of PlayStation Plus when it was significantly discounted, you now have to pay to upgrade the entire decade at the full price. Now, there are many places that you can go to get discounted PlayStation Plus subscriptions. You can obviously get on the PlayStation Store if you are an existing Plus subscriber, because remember, you basically pay for discounts on the PlayStation Store. So if you're a Plus user, you get discounted games, you get discounted, movies, whatever stuff that might be in there, you'll get a discount on. Most notably is PlayStation Plus. But on top of all that, the other thing that people go through, and this is why I go through as well, is SCD keys. SCD keys get you a pretty good discount on it. You can get a year of Plus for like $40, 30 something, around $40. You can get a year of PlayStation Plus, especially in good times. You can get it there. So the fact that this is now in play pretty much tells me one thing. Now again, and this is where Sony kind of looks really. This is obviously where they do look shady right now too. That's just no ifs or buts about it. And it's just wild that nobody's really calling this out. But again, I'm not expecting much in this particular community anymore. But here's where you have to be able to call this out as a as a reviewer or whatever. You have to call this type of stuff out. So when you look at the situation, right, with the industry and just how this stuff's been, if I'm paying again, it's wild that we're in this situation. But this really makes you question, what is the point behind Plus if the whole thing, again, you're paying for discounts and whatnot, and you're end up paying more in the long run. Now, here's where it looks weird. If Sony was against stacking, because this is basically all put out, this is all basically a tax on all those who stack their memberships in the midst of going into this new service. That's basically what it is. Everybody who stacked their memberships is going to get taxed now for this. Now, again, if Sony really is against stacking, what was the point of removing PlayStation Now from the store? I'm just saying. I mean, it would have made a hell of a lot more sense to just have PlayStation Now be up here, right? And those who really wanted to get into this, they would have bought PlayStation Now. You would have given them more of a chance to upgrade. Because remember, when this whole service got announced, they removed PlayStation Now in record time. Would have made sense to keep PlayStation Now still on here. Now, would that have stopped the stacking? Obviously not. That wouldn't have stopped the stacking. But I just find it weird that, they're now doing this. And again, I just find it weird, man. The whole situation does not look good on paper whatsoever. And the fact that Sony's not transparent about this, again, is not helping the situation either. It's like, bro, what's the point at this point? It really is. Like, well, what's the point? So I'm just as confused as everybody else. It's like, Sony, you're doing well. You're doing well right now with the PlayStation 5. PlayStation Now, or PlayStation Plus, sorry, it's at its highest it's been in a long time. And I don't even know what to say at this point. So now people have to pay more to essentially upgrade to the new tiers if they stack their memberships. Yeah. I mean, only in this community where you'll have people going, well, that's on them. They shouldn't have done it, even though these are the same dudes that I'm pretty sure stacked their memberships and acting like they didn't. Let's keep it a buck. There's no way in hell you just buy one membership and you just stick with one membership. Some of you might do this, but the main people who be the most vocal, running their mouths like, oh, it's on them. These be the main dudes that also buy stacked memberships. They stack their memberships so they don't have to worry about it. That's the point of stacking a membership, so that you don't have to worry about it. It's an afterthought down the road. Again, this has been a constant thing. Sony's getting their money, so I don't understand what was the point of you going back at this. Either Sony's having a trouble transitioning the players from the current plan to the next one. If that's the issue, then that's on Sony. But that shouldn't reflect to us in the long run. That's just my honest take on it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Sorry about this taking a little longer than expected. I had to make sure everything was good before I went on and hit record. Hopefully you enjoyed, though. I'll see you guys on the next one, and I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Big Cloud signing out. Later.